Hey guys, hey, African Witch Bitch here. It's late at night, I'm sitting up relaxing, and I thought that I would just drop this little gem so that you guys can feel where I'm coming from real quick. I just, and the spirit dropped this, told me to drop this, so that's what I'm about to do. So I need you guys to understand something. I want y'all to be real good and careful who touch your head. And let me explain, let me clarify what that means. Be careful who do your hair or cut your hair. Men and women alike, be careful of the energy of the person you allow to touch your crown chakra. And this doesn't only go for you, it goes for your kids, your nieces, your nephews, anybody. When people put their hands on your head, you need to be real good and careful of the type of energy. I'm not saying don't let anybody, but I'm saying be selective. Be very, very select. Don't let any and everybody, don't let random ass people put their hands on your head, whether it be a hairdo or just touching you. Because energy does transfer. And if you really want your spells to populus maximus, I know that's not a word, but you get my point. You kind of got to be careful. Ladies, when you're picking a hairdresser, be careful of who you allow to have their hands on your crown chakra. If you are getting your hair done and you notice that you feel a certain way after you get your hair done, and fellas, if you get a haircut and you notice that you feel like a certain way after you get your hair cut, you might want to like adjust who you pick. And prior to picking somebody, meditate first and see if they get a clearance from spirit, because everything starts with your crown chakra. Everything from self-love work to any other spell work you're doing, you have to manifest it. And what do I always tell you guys? To send a beam of energy from your third eye and your heart chakra into the flame. I always say that. Just picture a beam of light coming from here and coming from here into the flame. And once you do that, and once you close your eyes, and once you wrap your hands around your candle magic, if you're doing candle magic, and focus, you notice that the flame grows and starts dancing, because you're infusing your spell work with your intent. What is the most powerful ingredient for any spell to manifest? Your intent. So if it manifests, literally it starts here, you got to be careful who touches your head. You got to be careful who touches your hair. Okay? In the African American community, it's considered disrespectful for just any old person to put their hands on your head, to touch your hair. So when people of other races come up and, can I touch your hair? That shit is hella disrespectful. Because one, we're not animals, even though people, colonizers used to believe that we were. And they considered our hair foreign and dirty and this, that, and the third. So they would want to touch it as like a science project or some sort of observation. That's disrespectful. And secondly, you never know what type of energy that person may be carrying. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. If you are looking for a hairdresser or using somebody, be careful. And that goes for your kids too. Like I've said before, I've said this 100 times. There is grown ass people that have jealousy towards children. And it don't make no damn sense to me at all. A child, a baby, a toddler, a teenager. There's grown ass women and men that have beef with teenagers, not because the teenager did something, but because they're jealous of the teenager, for whatever the reason may be. So if that person touches that teenager's head, especially touches them in any way, especially their crown chakra, now you wonder why your kid's off balance. Now you wonder why they're not focused in school. Now you wondering why they got a funky ass attitude. And it could be normal growing pains of teenagery, but it also could be because that energy transfers. So just be careful. I'm always going to teach you guys to do whatever you have to do to keep yourself safe and protected. So I want you guys to remember that, okay? I am the African Witch Bitch Hoodoo practitioner, ethical practitioner, a teacher of the craft, your favorite hoodoo auntie, and a supplier of low-cost hoodoo supplies. So if you guys are in the market and would like to purchase low-cost hoodoo supplies from a ethical practitioner, where the ingredients and the supplies are fully enchanted, hit up my website. It's in the description box below. I will talk to you guys soon. Again, be careful of who you allow to touch your body and your crown chakra. Be careful, okay? I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Ashe.